Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gays. This is season 3, episode 27. I am Aubrey. I am your GM. I use she, her pronouns. I'm going to toss it over to my players to introduce themselves, who they're playing, answer this week's question. And this week's question it's simple, but it's fun. It's just, what would your character's, dream a house be? Once they're done with adventuring and they decide to settle down and live a nice life. What would be their ideal abode? And we'll start with you, Aki.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Estrella Bashar Cloris. Pronouns also she, her, and she is your quadruple bard princess dragon summoner who needs more sleep, dates with her girlfriend, and to actually break her father's curse. And to answer this question, so ironically, this is something that Ferris and I have been talking about since season 1.
A long time,
yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be a little winded, and if I forget anything, then Ferris can just totally add more.
I got you.
Yeah, exactly. But Estrella would settle down, hopefully, with Dumisa and all their dragon babies and other kids, like an army of more kids. It's just they're not going to stop adopting. You might think that they're an orphanage, but not. It's just 27 kids. And they'll keep going. And they would have, I know Dumisa is probably going to build them a really big house, nice little custom shit, build the home for the family. However, they would have this Howl's Moving Castle door that can portal them to different places easier. I think the house would be built in Soli because that's the closest to where the best grandads ever, sorry Ren, are gonna be there to help with all the kids.
You can be there anytime.
Exactly. It's also very homely. It's a very sweet community-based village. So the kids will always be happy, and it's by the sea, so the captain can come visit, and not restrict them in any way. And the portal door would totally take them to probably, I guess, Cressa, visit the mom as quickly and whatnot as possible. Straya could totally always just also fucking work there too. Now I think about it, it's kind of cool. But yeah, portal door. And I guess Vlagos might need one because Heron is a bitch, and I don't know where the third place would be, but it'll be somewhere. And then of course back home. So portal door. I really want a Howl's Moving Castle portal door. I want it more than fucking anything that I could ever want. Yes, I can learn teleport next level up, but I want the portal door so badly. But yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's it.
I really need to switch my name order in the Discord. But hi, I'm Melissa. My pronouns are they, them. And I play Tamsin Trevino, the human wizard, she, they pronouns, rather. And Dreamhouse, I don't know, I think Tamsin basically already has it. They're old. They own a home.
The goal of every millennial nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. They got in before the market became untenable. But I think that, yeah. I think that it is sort of surprisingly homey and cozy. A lot of sort of keepsakes from times past and from travels and adventures. And a whole lot of books and a really big, wizardy working research space.
I am up next. Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Dumisa, the half-hobgoblin, half-problem barbarian, and champion of the night, who also uses she, her pronouns. And yes, Dreamhouse has already been elaborately depicted, and it would also obviously be entirely handmade, by Dumisa, cottage, seaside cottage vibes, but secretly really big. And I have this really nice garden, flower garden kind of vibes, and have a good nearby meadow and a nearby forest, which we already know the forest exists because Soli. And good view of the ocean, walking distance. You just walk on down there. And all the furniture would be made by me. And it would have lofts. Definitely would have to have like multiple lofts, like 3 lofts.
Oh,
And
for one, I thought you said locks, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
no.
really hope you lock your house.
I mean, who's gonna try to rob them? Frankly, because that's a death sentence.
I don't think it's
Um,
robbing. I think it's visitors.
Also a death sentence to show up uninvited if you're not on their guest list. AKA Heron better not be coming through that door uninvited. I mostly joke. She doesn't though. Yes, obviously the House Moving Castle door because it's the greatest thing. I also like the idea of a House Moving Castle window that shows like whoever, like wherever, whichever passageway you went through with the door, that window then matches to show it. So you can like, Straya goes to work and you can watch her out the window as she leaves.
Oh yeah.
When she's
That
coming
was
back.
exactly that was also the other thing. Estrella is working mom. Dumi is domestic wife.
Yes, 100%.
Hi, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and I am playing Marrow, a monk once born and raised in the underworld, which is still sort of a correct statement. Now exploring Cyrene, and now with a lot of family issues and so many new free parents, it's kind of concerning at this point. And it's kind of hard for me. I think their ideal home would be some sort of like a tent or something that you can pitch up really easily that's bigger on the inside. So like you can take people inside, have like a nice little cup of tea, bring some like friends in. And like when you're done, like wherever like your tent is, you're hanging out, you can just pack it up, fit it in like a really small bag and just keep traveling. So you can just bring your house into someone else's house, you know?
Would it be blue?
Why blue?
Is this a Doctor Who reference?
You said
What?
bigger on the inside, and I had to.
Oh God, no! It would be very like it would be nice flower patterns on it though. I think it would be very pretty. Just
very good.
I've seen that. It's a, what do you call it? It's like a homebrew item that was really popular. It was like, oh god, like a tent backpack thing where it's like a whole ass giant tent plus a fire plus it's like all magic. But like you can pull it out and then push it back in, so it's a portable thing.
Yes. Also, we are short one Sparlock. He is dealing with some stuff
Life
on his
stuff.
end tonight. Life stuff on his end tonight. He'll be back with us next week as we continue our crawl through the spooky mansion. But we'll get to the recap in just a moment. But yes, general news. Nothing big that I can think of. Just general. Hope you're enjoying Wayward Arcadium, it's still going. I believe we'll by the time this episode is airing, we will probably be in the last 5 episodes of season 1 for Wayward, and that's wild and exciting. It's been a pretty wild ride for this first season. I'm very excited to see where it goes. And then Bring Your Own Mech still doing its own thing somewhere out in the universe.
Clever Corvids. Ooh, the city that never dies. Ah, that's what I'm in. Playing a murder gun mommy. So, like, go give it a listen. It's a Blades in the Dark series. Nice, quick, fast podcast. I don't think we go over. I think we're about an hour to an hour and a half long. So, like, you can binge it. You can binge it real quick. Just saying. I don't think I have anything else really to mention besides please keep your eyes on Well Seasoned Story as shit is cooking up over there. Nice and flavorful. Am I right, Alyssa?
I had to unmute myself, but yay! So flavorful, so good. Check it out.
Yeah. And lastly, have you ever wondered, wow, I wish I had a fursona? Wow, I wish I could see Sonic fucking. Well, you should commission Tick. Tick, our good friend Tick, the player of Marrow, the only furry in the universe who's allowed to have rights. That's right, Tick. Sorry.
I really thought that was a pitch for Pokegaze, and I was so concerned.
Oh no! Oh god, no! Pokegaze, keep your eyes on that. Tick and I are in it. With Dusty, it's just a Pokemon podcast. I have no idea when the fuck that's coming out. But yeah, since it was meant, but it's just commissioned. That went so much worse than it needed to be.
That's fine. That came out as cursed as it should be.
I believe it is now time for said recap.
Okay, so honestly, last time was a lot of fighting, like a lot
Yeah.
of fighting.
There's not a lot to recap.
We it was Vampire Lady's like, you guys are, if you want to kill me, you're gonna have to try harder than that. And Meryl was like, we're literally not trying to kill you. Come back here. Stop overreacting. But she sent like 6 monsters on us and was very much overreacting. I was locked in a separate room, so I'm sure that everyone did some cool maneuvers and fighting and combat tactics in the background, but I was locked in another room like the majority of the time. So I had my own things to fight.
hard to get out.
I tried so hard to get out of that room, but no. Tamsin showed us her wonderful skills and expertise in magic by summoning black tentacles out of the floor, which was horrifying, and just grabbed everything within like a 20-foot vicinity of her. There was a lot of bard music. There was a lot of Dumisa smashing stuff with a sword. One guy blew up into a bunch of flowers. I didn't even get to see it because I attacked him through the wall by accident. And yeah, after that, we obliterated all of these shadowy monsters that literally gave us visions of our deepest, darkest fears involving lots of people and trauma that I didn't get to see. So yeah, we defeated the trauma demons from our nightmares, making us make more will saves than I've ever made in my life. And we all kind of gathered back together, made sure everything was okay. We started a bit of an exploration around the castle. We learned very quickly that 1, we are trapped. We cannot leave, period. 2, someone's dead in the house, just kind of on the floor. Not from a vampire wound, even though we're pretty sure the lady was a vampire. And Tamsin was like, I can use message real quick, and use message, and was like, hey, vampire lady, would you want to talk? We can like collaborate to get out of here. And she's like, I mean, good luck, but sure, I guess. Let's collaborate. Meet me in the pit, the back of the Denny's. And I actually remember where she said to meet, but she said to meet somewhere in the opposite direction that we ended up going.
She said to meet in the sitting room on the other side of the entryway.
Sitting room. Okay, we did not go in that direction. And as Tamsin got this, she was like, "Great, okay, let's go in the other direction." And we went in the other direction.
We followed bloody footprints.
We followed some bloody footprints, which is not the correction of the hot vampire, which I think is a problem. But we followed some bloody footprints into a room. We opened the door, and there was a zombie. And I'm closing the door, please.
No.
And as you close the door,
we close the door and we roll initiative.
Sure, everybody make sure you repress your turn so that way I can go first and turn this door into a mimic and then we can leave.
What if the zombie gets first initiative?
And that's something that
well,
we'll
then
have
the zombie
to
can come after us then. We go, okay, sure.
Also, I love my new dice. I'm really sad because I rolled super well.
Okay, now somebody has to go.
36.
Somebody has to go before me just to push them back inside. Groon. Ooh, no. 18 for Groon. I rolled a 2.
That seems on brand for Groon, though.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, Groon's the healer, it's fine.
that's too bad.
Now, listen here, motherfucker. I don't like that pun. It's a good pun, but I don't like it.
What do you do? Punish me?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I can bully you to submission.
We'll start this off with Dumisa.
Cool. Denise is gonna drag out her storm hammer.
Mhm.
And where is the door is open, the door is shut.
Door is open. Because of the way...
Oh, game is paused. That's why I can't
Game
see.
is paused. That's another thing. Game is unpaused.
Cool. And zombie is... okay, yeah, so I'm gonna use one action to go in. One action to hit the zombie really hard I would like to use the shove trait that is on the Storm Hammer. 34 to hit.
34. Yeah, that's gonna hit. It's not a
Okay,
crit, but it'll hit.
great, and 26 damage. And the 5 of it is electric.
And 5 of it is electric. Okay.
And that should hopefully shove the guy. I don't know.
So I think you succeeded. So I think you only knock him back 5 feet.
That'll do. And then I will go to the door, and I will go back out into the hallway, and I will brace the door shut.
Okay. To brace the door would be a separate action.
Well,
So you can
hopefully...
either move or brace the door.
Oh shoot.
But you'd be on the inside of it.
Yep, that's what I realized.
Yeah, I'd say leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. Yeah. Sorry,
long as-
I tried. I
It's
tried
okay.
to find more
As
space.
long as Marrow fucking remembers to do it, this'll work.
Yeah.
And yes, it is the zombie's turn. And I didn't really get to describe it very much last time. You do notice that this person is wearing a set of armor that you've never really, the style of which you've never really seen before, and sort of like on where, like near where the heart would be, there's a crest that has a, what appears to be a setting sun on it, and a couple of like banners underneath of it. So, Dumisa, with your experience, that's probably some kind of significance of rank. And he's carrying a great sword. And so for the first action will be to move up to the door. And we'll swing through the door as you, Dumisa. Because you just hit him.
That's fair.
And does a 28 hit? I don't think it does.
Just exactly.
Oh, it does? Okay. Okay, and take 28 cold damage.
Woof.
Wait, no, just, not 28 slashing, and then I think, 25 slashing and 3 cold damage.
All
Yeah,
the same to me.
Yeah.
I'm not raging, so none of that matters.
Mm-hmm. And is going to just follow that up with a second slash. And that'll be a 34. Yeah. And just sort of this 1-2 of just once into the shoulder, back, second time. It's usually just trying to cut through a tree. And for 23 damage.
Respectable.
Marrow, it is your turn.
So this guy is still in the room, right? He's like in the corner of it almost.
Yep.
Okay. Does the door have like a lock on it?
No, the door does not have a lock on it.
Okay. Cause I'm like, I want to move up to it, close and brace it, but I can't brace it because Dumisa's. Okay, then I guess for my first, technically I can do this in like 2 actions, but I'm just gonna really quickly, can I just, for like first actions movement, just move up?
Mhm.
Close
You just
the door.
can't end your space on. You can't end your
Yeah.
turn on their space.
I have like so much movement. I feel like this is just like a, fuck. This is just like a 2 action thing because you said I can just move and just continue using the movement if I haven't used it all. So I technically have a 3rd action. No, I closed the door. I
Oh,
do
you
not want
closed the
to.
door.
That's
I
my
thought you
whole
were gonna
thing.
ram ring him.
I mean, I guess I can if I want to send him further in, but do I really need to? With a stray as the plan. I mean, I guess I have a 3rd action. I may as well try to like ram ring him while I'm getting away. Like just ram ring him and slam the door and then just keep moving because that'll be 3 actions. So, make a fortitude save.
So for fortitude, it is.
I didn't know Dumisa was gonna go in the middle of the doorway, so I was gonna ram ring him into the room if he left. Is the thing, but I don't mind just using it.
I mean, you just push him back further, so it's spend movement.
Sorry, technically I have room. I had movement to keep going down. I could have gone down.
No, it's best that you stood in the way because then you couldn't
Okay.
get out.
25.
I was trying to block him from Estrella just in case.
Tamsin is right there and like has brittle bones disease or something.
It doesn't have on the ramp. I think it was a 23.
I'm not dating Tamsin.
So I think you're good. But I still do a little bit of force damage as a treat. I do not push you though. 1 sec.
Yeah, it's a DC 22.
22, right? Okay.
I guess it's you're gonna need to get that greater ring of the ram when you hit level 13.
Ring of the big ram. Big ram. That's what I put. Anyways.
Ring of the expensive ram.
So I rolled an 11, which is half to 5 or 6. So that's force damage. And I guess that is my turn. Door be closed.
I spend all 3 of my actions to cast Ravenous Portal as you see me just super quickly on a door. Just I pull out like ink or something like that, and I just write really quickly on the door a giant D, and I'm like, Dorothy, and the door turns into Dorothy, who is a door mimic, and in specifically what happens is, so this ward will last for a while, and like we can like straight up leave and stuff like that too. It'll still last so as long as the door is still standing, or specifically Dorothy is not defeated in battle. And I designate all of us and the vampire lady, even though I haven't really seen her, I heard her, and therefore I can still technically designate herself. And basically we can go through this door, we can touch it, we can lock it, whatever, open it, whatever, bypass it, no problem. Dorothy will not attack us. We are designated creatures with technically the in my opinion, I'm gonna call it a secret password. Even though it's not, I'm calling it a password. And I look at you guys and I go, the password is the Chenga.
Would you say that you are friends of Dorothy?
Yes.
Yes.
We're friends of Dorothy. I like that password more though, because of the queer reference.
Yeah.
Okay. Friends with Dorothy.
Got the history behind it.
Yep, that is our password. We're good, and but Dorothy will attack anyone else, anything else, that has not been designated. Yeah.
Estrella.
What?
Dorothy is adorable.
She is, isn't she? I love her.
Quick question
will-
about Dorothy.
Mhm.
How tough is she?
I was
Because
just
that
about to ask
thing is
that.
pretty gnarly.
So if you go to the spell, I think I can just hit this. There you go.
Yes.
And you can click the mimic, and that it has like its stuff over there. The best way to put it is, let's just run.
Yeah, I'd say with how he can hit, I will say 3 rounds or so before he makes it through the door. And I'm saying he hits once per round.
So yeah, we can just spend the rest of our actions leaving or setting up more traps, because like we have been given the opportunity to home alone this zombie. And I would like to take that chance, please.
So for just the time being, we're gonna stay in initiative order. But like I said, you have 3 rounds before the zombie makes it through that door. So, feel free to do whatever, get away, spend your actions doing whatever. So Tamsin, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Grease under the door.
Yes.
Yeah, let's home alone this fucker.
Let's see, they will have to make a reflex save or acrobatics check to balance, else they fall prone when they approach the door for 20 feet. So, and then I will ask the lovely Jeremy to start moving me to retreat, and I will also use my extra action to retreat.
Okay. Where are you retreating to?
there's only one direction we can go, right? Back where we
Yeah,
came, because
back where
we
you
can
came.
go through the windows.
No, they sadly the only way to make them see-throughable and have light come through them is to make them doors. Technically. So I will say, because none of you passed your group perception checks earlier, I'm going to allow you this now because you were all looking at the footprints and all that stuff. As you pass this set of windows, you look out. You see a city in front of you, laid out in front of you. A city that you do not recognize.
I assume we don't know of one that should be in this area from
Nope.
the maps we've. Okay, I thought so.
Nope, no city. It is night, and this city has 2 moons.
Ooh. Does it make us, some certain of us ones, think of, I don't know, places that might be like the Feywild?
No, for Tamsin, it definitely does not look like the Feywild. It is a massive, sprawling city. You appear to be on some sort of hill, so you actually get a pretty decent look out over the city. It's sort of in the distance. You can just kind of see it's sort of built around a lake.
Maybe it might be too far, so feel free to say no, but could I make a Arcana check or something to see if it's even real?
You can on your turn. I'm just saying because Tamsin's the only one who's noticed this so far.
Oh, yep, you're correct. I forgot we're still in initiative, my bad.
You're good. And it is now Groon's turn for Groon to do.
I'm Groon, gabba, fire and shit. I think first action for Groon is we're gonna cast alarm, and put it somewhere between somewhere in the corridor. So oh, you know what? No, we're not. It's 10 minutes. Damn.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Alarm takes time to cast.
Yeah. My bad. No. We're not gonna do that. I think just booking it is all Groon can do. I do not think Groon has anything else that she can do right now at this moment. So we just gonna hobble out of there. All three. Maybe you know what? I will hold a fire toss. Just in case. And by just in case I mean should we let's say I'll turn the corner and another zombie appears. So just holding it for another enemy specific to show up.
Yep. Demisa, it is now your turn.
Okie. I'm gonna just jog. Well, actually, before I do, is there anything in the hallway that I could use to I don't know, is there anything in the hallway in general, like furniture, a bench?
Not really. There's a rug on the floor. That's about it.
Yeah, what the heck? I will use an action to roll up the rug and lean it awkwardly against the door, so maybe they'll trip on it on their way out.
I will let you know if you're doing that. You will have to make a check against grease, I think.
Isn't it on the inside of the door, or is it on both sides of the door?
Yeah, my thought was it would be on the inside of the door.
Inside? Because I didn't remember how big it was.
But let me pull it up. So it has a 30-foot range, and it's 4 contiguous 5-foot squares.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, then yeah. You can spend an action to do that. The thing is, it is a giant runner rug that kind of just goes all around.
Well, I'll rip it if I have to. I just want this just enough to I don't know, be those back rollers that people use when they have to stretch their backs out, and that size, enough that if the door opens, tripping hazard.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be big enough to hide a body in, and then I will run, because ow, I'm in pain.
Yeah, and as you turn the corner, you get a chance to look out the windows, and yes, you see this city as well. It definitely doesn't look like any city you have ever seen before.
Spooky.
I was like, oh, Marrow is underneath Estrella. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, am I?
You are.
I told you I topped someone. I told you I topped Marrow. I told you.
Yep. So the next is the zombie's turn. You can start hearing noises. He passes his athletics, and then you can kind of start hear the door do its thing, and then you can kind of hear the sound of a swinging sword, and then that's his entire turn. You've still 2 more rounds. So yeah, Marrow.
Oh, we have a lot of rounds. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like 3 actions, so we gotta get out of here in like 1 turn. Let's go.
No. If there were 3 actions, I really wouldn't have done it then because I'm after this like you and I are after this fucker. We're not getting out. We're gonna get bonked real hard, real bad.
Yeah, I don't have any funny things to do except for like put a piece of soap on the ground, which I don't even think I can do. I don't have any funny spells. I just have a bar of soap, and I don't think trying to set this on fire is a good idea. Is it 1 action to put a bar of soap on the ground?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
Remove that
put
bar of soap from your adventurer's pack.
I will put it on the ground, and I'll just be like, this is all I can do. But I'm also ridiculously fast, so I'm gonna just head out.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Hold on, let me just measure all of my distance really quickly.
Uh-huh. I don't know if it's gonna, like, once you pass this window right here, you will, like, the one that's right directly on your right, you will see the city as well. So I don't know if that changes what you want to do as well.
Yeah, can I use an action to, like, because I have, like, 1 action for me is like 45 feet of movement. I can catch up with the group just fine. What action would it be to try to figure out what's going on outdoors?
Arcana?
Oh no. Well, I sure can try. No, that's a 5.
You have absolutely no idea what is going on.
Estrella, Cyrene did have 2 moons, right? As I keep running. Pretty sure it doesn't.
Bitch, we've been outside for a long time.
Well, look outside then!
I look outside then as my first action.
Yep. Yeah, so you could, like, peer in the corner and look out the window. Yeah, you see the city as well.
Okay, I'm gonna roll Arcana for this. Okay, just in case, I'm gonna just also say I think no. Actually, I won't because who knows what'll happen, right? Bam. Arcana. That's. I forgot how smart she is. 33.
33. You don't recognize the city. Cyrene definitely does not have 2 moons. But as far as you can tell, it's technically real. You may not be on the same plane anymore, or you may be getting a glimpse into a different plane, but you are not on the. This is not Cyrene.
Okay. I will ask because I am technically. I mean, we've been traveling for 2 weeks in this plane. It's not the shadow plane either, right? Like at
you
all.
haven't seen anything like this in the shadow plane before. Like it's kind of dark, but you know the shadow plane. I always imagine as everything's kind of muted, like color wise.
Yeah. I just thought I'd double check since I am technically now familiar with another plane of existence. All right. Now, I guess for my next actions, it will be to mount and yeet Rosalite. So that way, like, I'm just, like, I can keep up with my baby, and I'm technically safe. And I'll rejoin the group. However, as I rejoin the group, I'll go, holy shit, I really hope this isn't Mexico. Because I don't know where we are.
Well, I know it's not the underworld, probably.
It's not Cyrene. We are not in Cyrene. We are either in or looking at another plane of existence, and I really hope it is not the Mexico. Because if the Mexico has like where Joanna is from. Joanna is a friend that we will meet later on. Like, that's who we're going to meet in where are we going? Osheim?
Osheim.
Yeah. That's
that direction.
Yeah, just that general direction. We're going to meet up with her there. And long story short, amnesiac from a different plane. And that plane is called the Mexico.
Wait, if this is a
I like
different...
we've given it a title, like an honorific, the...
Yeah, it's a proper article, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's called the Feywild, right?
It's true.
The Shadow Plane.
The
and if the
Sirene?
plane of, and yeah, exactly. Like technically, yes. And if the plane of Mexico, and we don't know anything else that exists in there, it would be the Mexico.
Yep. Tamsin, it is your turn.
Yeah, I mean, are we just continuing to retreat? I guess I will just,
Why don't we
that
go
door?
find the
Is that
the vampire lady?
Is that a door or a window across from us all? At the end of the hall?
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the door?
are you where your cursor is? This one? This is a door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Some of the doors are actually windows, so I wasn't sure.
Okay, so where do we want to be going to go where she told us to be? That was a coherent sentence.
Your best way to get back to the entryway is probably through the dining room.
Through the dining room? Okay, I will do that then. I will ask my lovely Jeremy to take me out there. So I'm just going to do a bunch of movement, and that is my turn.
Jeremy and Dorothy,
It
two
is
star-crossed
Green's turn.
lovers.
You're
With
right,
each other?
actually. They could be. We don't know. We haven't given them the chance to even talk. Oh, I'm Groon. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I think yeah, Groon is just going to also book it. Though I do think this is no. Sparlox has already like sigiled a a part of this area, right? Like the house in some way.
The
I think it
dining
was at
table?
the dining table, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say I have to stay true to Groon, but like, no. If it's already been done, then I will wait until we're safer to do it again. So just gonna book it. Follow Groon will probably follow behind Tamsin, and run as fast as her little goblin legs can.
For the few of you who did get a good look at this zombie, you do. He's wearing the same crest as.
They can start it up themselves. Take it up with HR.
Technically, we don't have to really care, but at least now we know. People are weird.
Yeah.
People are probably not alive here.
Probably not. So Demisa, it's now your go. And pretty much like once you guys get to the dining room, you're home free. We can drop out of initiative.
I'm just gonna peek into that door just to make sure there's not another one that we have to lock out.
Oh, I'm a good girlfriend, so I go, oh, be careful, babe, your butt looks nice.
Thanks, babe. There we go. Okay. And it looks empty in there.
Hey, just another long hallway that turns off to the left. There's a door off to your right.
Okay. Seems safe enough. I will close the door and then I will keep running to the dining room.
I will also let you know you can just leave the door open because opening and closing the door each time is an action. So I mean, if you just want to leave the door open, so you don't have to walk up to the door, open the door, close it, and then.
It shall be open then. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us.
I can close the door.
Ookie.
That's my role, professional door closer and opener.
You and Dorothy know each other through HR. And
Yeah.
HR is Estrella.
Dorothy is like my friend. Only when Estrella says it's aloud, but otherwise she will bite my arm off.
And yes, more fighting and splintering wood sounds, but he's still not through the door yet. So, Mero, go again.
Fucking imagine if we just left a really fast healer behind to just keep healing Dorothy. Anyways,
That is a thing we could have done, actually. That's horrifying.
this guy's never getting up. I'm just gonna do a lot of movement stuff, so I'm gonna close that door actually. Let me just move 25 feet and close that door. Closing the door is an action, and then I have 20 more feet of movement. Is this... Hey there, Dumisa.
Well, hello there.
Then just be book it to the end of the hallway in like one action.
Bye.
Bye.
Straya.
Yep. Estrella's just gonna, like, with Rosa, like, just we're eating. Is it an action to pick up my wife along the way? I mean, my girlfriend. We're not yet. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the house moving cat
You're
class.
rushing things.
Listen, I mean, it's been this way since the first time there was a confession, so...
Let's be realistic. I'm pretty sure we confirmed that the two younger siblings only know speed when it comes to relationships, and the two older siblings only know slow. So
We did both. We went very, very slow.
actually,
and now
yeah,
we're going
that's
fast.
true. Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we're still going slow. We're still going slow because
We haven't been on a
date
date yet. Actually, no. We just jumped to raising a child together.
No. It is simultaneously very fast and very slow, but mostly very slow.
It's a very weird time. It's a weird time all around. We've just decided to, like, be gay about it. Like, soon we'll merge
conventional.
bank accounts or something.
Yeah,
Get a
whatever.
U-Haul.
Exactly.
But yeah, is it an action to pick up my GF along the way and just take her with us?
Yeah.
We stop by, we go, need a ride.
I mean, I'm going where you're going.
Yeah. Get on our daughter.
Please never speak again.
And I guess we're gonna keep going. Yeah, let me know when we're out of initiative, because I have an idea.
I forgot you were on Rosalite, and so when you said pickup, I had two things that came to mind. The first one was, of course, are you just going to use a pickup line and keep walking? And the second one was, is Estrella going to try to pick her up? I was going to be impressed for trying.
We can try, and then watch as you don't move. It's not even like a good Heimlich remover. It's just
The height difference alone would make it very complicated.
And at this point, we can fall out of initiative because you have now put enough distance that it will take him a bit to catch up. He does.
I will look to the group. Well, firstly, let's join Tamsin and Groot. I can do one more thing if we need to buy more time. I think we're okay for now because he has to, like, look for us. But I can technically summon, like, an elemental and just make it go, you know?
Other question, because we came through a door on the way here, could you re-summon Dorothy on that door?
Yes, I could. But,
just in case it manages to get that far?
I could. I could do both, like, as long as I have some time.
Well, I don't want to use up all your spell slots.
Well, the elemental is not a spell slot. It is a part of my hat, and my hat is currently glamoured into, like, hair accessories.
I'm so impressed with you right now.
Thank you. I was made for home alone.
There is another door in this room. May I open it to see what's on?
Yes, the door that you all came through.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the door you came through from the entryway into the dining room.
Kamisa, stand back. I'm going to be
Isn't that where we're supposed to go?
Yes.
Yes. Can I peek in the door first?
Yeah.
Should I roll stealth? Yes. Fantastic. That is a dirty 30.
You can open the door.
Okay, sounds ominous. Let's do it.
You see an entryway.
All right. I don't see any enemies, so I will step in.
Yeah. It's the entryway that you came in. There are the steps up to the second floor. Off in the distance, you can hear soft music.
It's her. We should follow the music.
Is the music leading in the same direction she told us to go?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did we want to set up precautions for the heavy-hitting zombie first, or no?
I could just send the elemental that way and we'll be okay. If you really want to, though.
I mean, I just don't want it sneaking up on us because it did hit me really hard.
No, you have boo-boos?
I mean, between both fights, yes.
Oh my god, no. Oh, I will take care of that. And Groon goes, oh wait, I can do it. And I go, no, Groon, no, stop. I will heal your boo-boos. On a scale, on a number, a numerical scale, because as you could tell, I am a math gay. What would you say the ouchies hurt like, you know?
Well, if we were to put a numerical equivalent on it, it's like I'm feeling like 64 out of 178 well.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low.
That's so bad. Okay,
There's a reason she was back, and it's not just because I was using my third action to do other stuff. It's also because she was limping a little. She's sad. Not sad. She's hurt.
I will first. Okay, I'm gonna send Groon and Rosalite out of the room first and foremost. And just go over there. Just go over there real quick. Yeah, we'll be right back. Don't worry. And I'll give you a really big fat kiss, on the lips. The one that is like the one that would I'll make a very specific reference, but like in Captain America, I think it's the Winter Soldier, where Black Widow gives Steve Rogers a big fat smooch, and it's enough to like basically make everyone on the escalator uncomfortable.
Oh, yes.
And they look away, and that's how they're able to escape. That's the kind of smooch you get, big fat smooch.
Perfect.
I'm gonna heal you for quite a bit, actually. Because I still have a lot of spell slots for 5th level, so I'm just gonna heal you 5th level and see what happens. Yeah.
Thanks.
Nobody can stop how gay this is gonna be. Ooh, nice. You're gonna heal 50.
5-0?
5-0. Yeah, it's a lot too. And I don't know, for the next like little while, you get a +2 status bonus against mental effects.
Heck yeah. I think as the healing flows through her, she's gonna transform it into a swoop up into the air. So you know, you get picked up with the kids continues.
Big smooch, and then we have to rejoin. We have to collect ourselves. You know, and
We can hear you from here.
Nothing
You
happened.
didn't hear anything.
I heard all of the homosexuality.
No, you didn't. How would you
Yes,
know?
I did. The pickup, the smooch, the oh, you're feeling bad. I heard it all.
You're just jealous.
You heard nothing. And I think I heard Rosalite say kissing noises, and I go, "You heard nothing. You heard nothing." Your moms are affectionate, but you nothing. You're gonna learn some. Like, you're gonna be like, "Yay, my moms love each other," but then they're also gonna be like, they're gonna be weird.
Please get a room.
I'm just gonna open a door while you guys are being gay. Like,
And everybody in the entryway now can hear the music.
okay, let me roll another
It's-
stealth.
classical music, even though Australia, you've never heard this composition before.
Huh. Is it throw it back worthy?
No, it's a little bit too slow for that.
Oh, I see. I've never heard this before. I think we are on a different plane.
DM, what are these little wooden brown things that we're looking at? Are these supposed to be staircases?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I worked with what I had in my tool set.
No, it's fine. I just couldn't quite tell from, like, they could have also been, I don't know, wardrobes or curios from, like, the angle. I'm like, they're either stairs or they're...
Yeah, no, I see what you mean, because they can look... This does look like it could be a shelf.
Yeah,
it
could have
does
also been
look
shelf.
good.
I'm like, just making sure I know all of our options in the room. There's the big center staircase and then 2 smaller staircases.
Yep.
I guess also describing for the audience.
They both pretty much appear to lead to the same place. You can kind of see the place where they like get to the same place up on like an area that leads into the second floor.
Ah, like the Titanic staircase?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
There's maybe like a little area where that big staircase leads up to, where if, there was a party, the host would stand and maybe give a grand speech.
Cool.
You can open the door, Meryl.
Okay, I did roll a stealth in case I need it, but... Boom. That's a lot of statues.
Yeah, you open the door and see a lot of paintings and statues and stuff along the wall.
Okay, I'll gesture that it's safe enough.
Can I detect magic?
There's magic in the room.
Like, is it coming specifically from a painting or statue or anything? Oh, I just get the presence or absence of magic.
Yeah, there's... I believe it's read aura that lets you be like, do specific things, like, is this statue magic? But yeah, there's magic in this room.
Oh, I pinpoint the source of the highest level magic and learn at school.
And that is within how far?
Within 30 feet.
For you, the highest sense of magic that you get is coming from, like, a little bit on your left. Maybe what appears to be the other door that is to your left. There appears to be some magic behind there. That is the highest level magic.
Cool. And what is the School of Magic?
School of Magic, for that is evocation.
Oh, spooky. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's a whole tiger.
Yes, it's a tiger head mounted on the wall.
Ah, furries.
And those of you looking at the statues, they seem to depict the same kind of military order that the zombie and his friend were a part of. You see the sign of the setting sun on them as well.
Interesting.
But these just seem to be statues.
Do these statues, because you said that the zombie had what looked like rank insignia, do these statues have the same rank or a different rank?
They have more stripes, so they appear to be higher rank.
Okay. Zombie was low ranked, semi-low ranked.
And for those of you, the music, especially Marrow, the way you are facing, the music is off to sort of forward and to your left. You can kind of hear it behind the wall, and then as you get closer, you hear the sound of a woman humming, like along with the music. And you get sort of a brief smell of, I wouldn't say smoke, but maybe tobacco?
Weed?
Is that a weed?
That's a weed.
I'm calling the police.
I was warned about weed by my parents, which means I should probably do it.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's terrible logic.
Name one thing Duan was right about. Weed's probably okay.
And there are portraits along the walls that depict people None of which anyone would recognize. They all appear to be portraits of powerful, famous people, but yeah, you don't recognize any of the names.
Can we even read it?
Yes, it is kind of like, it is technically maybe somewhere in the root of the same language, but it's like looking at Old English when you're like speaking current English, where you're like, those are words. They don't make sense. Those are words.
Ye old Jonathan Cena's, the famous celebrity of the fighting tournaments. I think we're in the wrong room, though. I saw another one just a little bit up from here, so I will backtrack a bit. It's not very pretty, but there's a prettier lady. Bye, Stray.
I wanted to see the map.
Have fun looking at art.
Art is good, but I guess we got to go upstairs?
No,
Or
I
is it
think
more?
Is there a door down here?
there's a
Yeah,
door up here, too.
Is this the foyer?
Yeah, which door was she
Aubrey?
telling us to go to?
I'm just gonna run off and check this one over here really quickly, and if there's zombie fighting sounds, please come help.
No, we're going
run
to lock
away
the
and come
door.
back.
Yeah.
The sitting room.
Is this hallway that I have discovered here, Aubrey, underneath the little art museum? Is that where we came in, or is that
No,
so? It's new.
you have not been through this hallway yet.
Does it have music in it?
You can hear it, but it yet again, entering this hallway, the music sounds further away.
I
Okay.
think
Incorrect place then. Lead it, so that way we may leave you in it.
I will lead to where I assume if it's up using basic topology.
Tamsin, as you get ready to follow everybody when you're by the statue, you do notice that the bookcase has it looks like you see like it appears drag marks along the floor near the bookcase.
Can I look around for like a secret book to pull out to make it open?
You give me another perception check.
34.
34. Yeah, you can't read the title on the book, but there's one book that just instantly strikes you as that has to be it, that is out of place.
I will pull the book out.
And you all hear this sort of grinding sound as this bookcase shifts, revealing a hidden door behind it.
Ooh. Hey, Tamsin found something.
Oh, hello.
I think it might be this way, actually, Mero.
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gaze is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca, and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Come listen to Dice Will Roll, the gayest Pathfinder podcast on the planet. We ask the hard questions like, is it morally acceptable to kiss a goblin? Is it cool to use spell slots to warm up leftovers? Would the gods be mad if I wrote slashfic about them? We're a group of 4 friends who play Pathfinder 2nd Edition every week and go on adventures like none other. We've just launched our brand new season, Extinction Curse, which follows the adventures of the Circus of Wayward Wonders, as they put on the greatest show in all of Golarion and uncover ancient secrets and long-forgotten foes from a bygone era. If you like circuses, clowns, and a little bit of magic, come check us out. And make sure that no matter what, you keep it rolling.
Okay, so you open the door and you see this sort of smaller room. You see a couple of skeletons that look like they've been in here for a while, kind of covered in cobwebs, sort of scattered piles of coinage on the floor, various mint that doesn't look familiar to you, along with a couple of chests. And the music is very loud by this point. It literally sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall.
Are the skeletons also wearing the same like insignia as the bodies or no?
Yes, it is wearing the same insignia.
Interesting. And can I detect magic again in this room?
There is and you don't detect anything in this room, but there is something over here that is on the necromancy spectrum.
Oh, huh. That seems suspicious and also possibly like our vampire.
Possibly.
I think that we want to go through those other doors.
Can we open them or open them like there's a doorknob? Or do we need to pick it or do pull a particular book rock?
I will just say it looks like there are no other doors in here. These are just sort of blank, plain walls. I've just been rolling secret perception checks for you all while you were in this room to see if you'd spot the hidden room.
But there were other doors, like, on the other side of this wall from the previous room, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there was another door.
Yeah.
Do any of you take any closer look at the coinage? Like,
Yes, I
Mhm.
want.
Yes.
I was going to ask to do that.
Mhm.
But I don't want to touch the coins with my bare hands. I want to lift them up telekinetically.
Yeah.
And take a look at them just to avoid, I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna
anything
hand you a
that
hit
can-
like a very fancy butler.
Oh, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
Just whip it out of my cleavage. I mean, if you can keep sending stones in yours, I might as well.
Well, there's a
Keep
whole lot of
handkerchiefs in mine.
wow. There's a whole lot of mysteries in there. I should probably explore them sometime later.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Might be
Right
other
in
things
front of
there,
my
you don't know.
salad.
Yes, in front of
Where'd
your
you get you picked up a salad in the dining room on your way through?
Yeah.
You had time for that?
Yeah, I have a lot of movement speed. I'm very fast.
It's
Do
a
you
salad
want
and
some salad, Dumisa?
I mean, yeah, I would love a snack.
I'll give you the salad.
Gonna eat it.
As you look at this coin, give me just a quick perception check.
22.
22, you still can't really 100% make out the writing, and it has it's sort of on the heads of the coin is minted a star, and on the tails is minted what appears to be a set of crossed swords. And it's very similar on the silver and copper coins as well.
I bet we're in fucking Noxlight. That's all I'm saying. This is weird money, but I kind of like it. I wonder if I can keep one. Keep one whole gold piece.
Can't you tell if things are cursed?
I can.
Sort of an expert in curses.
Oh, I should probably. Yes, you're correct. I should probably attempt the vibe check. Could I curse lore it just in case? That's
In which
so
case
much
you should
better.
take one of each so you have a full collection. Because they can't belong to the woman. because if this is her house, she could theoretically leave it.
You're not wrong. Also 31.
31, it's a bit dusty, but it's not cursed.
It's
These
just
are just
old.
coins.
Yeah.
Just like Dusty.
It's just we are in Mexico. No, I'm joking. It's just a little dusty, but none of these things, none of the coins are cursed. So I mean, souvenirs.
What is the curse level on the bones, by chance?
Tamsin looks at you.
The audacity you have. Yes, Tamsin,
Funny.
by the way. This one likes to collect the bones of others.
Funny enough, Mara was probably more cursed than the bones at the moment.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
You technically
Anyways.
do have a curse on you right now.
Anyways, just in case, I'd like to vibe check the bones.
Yeah.
With curse lore again, just to make sure that we're not, I don't know, bringing a dragon with us.
Ha! I'm gonna take a coin as well.
Give me that perception check. But yeah, you can all take some coins. There are the chests also look like they probably contain coins as well. Like one of them is like kind of open. You can kind of see the shininess in it.
I don't want to be greedy. I just want a nice coin collection that I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have no
Use
idea if
this.
we can even use these when we go
Yeah.
back home, right?
Mhm.
Also,
Theoretically, the metal will be good,
yeah,
but yeah.
I'm also like a four-time princess. We're kind of rolling in money right now.
Oh,
Um,
Estrella.
Yes.
You know the spell sending?
I do not know the spell. But Grun has it ready. I just have the stone.
Well, you know of the spell. Does it work in between different planes?
Let me check what Pathfinder says.
Because if it does, we could try and, I don't know, ask them for help. Or not ask for help, but ask for information from an outside source.
Its range is planetary.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that I don't think it exceeds the plane that you are currently in. Then, unless it states, I guess. I'm actually not 100% sure. It gives me very bare bones, but it says range planetary.
Never mind. We cannot call Cyrene.
So who would you call for help?
I don't know. Who could
Any-
who could
Any of
identify
the
a place?
gods?
Yeah,
My
Can we pray?
mommy.
Can we pray?
My mama. God, it'd be hilarious if we could. So I did roll also for the bone
Bone.
Bone?
for the bone vibe check. And I got a dirty 30. It's dirty 30.
Dirty 30? They're not cursed.
Bones are not cursed. Do the bones look like us? Like people? I could also be alien bones. We don't know, right?
These bones appear maybe at one point they did belong to something humanoid, but you see as the fingers themselves, like the bones, like they're like sort of little distorted and distended into claws, and some of the bones like on the arms and legs are a little bit longer than they normally should be.
Oh, we're so in a different plane. I have no. They look a little. It could just be me, could just be me thinking things, but Mara, just take a bone and be happy.
All right. I would like to take 2 bones. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I just take 2 bones.
Yes.
I'm going to take a skull and a hand. I'm gonna add that to my inventory.
And is lots of bones.
Yeah, there's lots of bones now.
I like that this is all happening in front of Tamsin, who is in fact sitting judgingly on a chair. It's kind of perfect. The only thing that you need is a cup of tea, Tamsin. You can be the disappointing parental unit that Mero actually.
So you're believe you are going to be heading back out to the main entryway, and then taking the other door.
Just the hot vampires.
Do you want to make any kind of stealth checks or anything?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the rest of the group to show up on the map.
I was going to say, if you want to, while you're waiting for him, give me a stealth check.
All right. Fuck. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay, you can open the door.
Got a nice 2 on the dice, so
You see a study.
nice. I will go in.
There are a lot of books on the floor. It looks like somebody was kind of haphazardly looking for something.
It looks pretty clear, guys, if you want to come in.
Can I look at the books and see if there's any, like, fiction to read? I want interdimensional smut or something. I'll also take, like, regular fiction, too. Like, I just want some books to grab. And they would be a one-of-a-kind collection, you know?
That is true. Yeah, is there any interesting in the fun book?
Yeah, Timson also wants to look for books, but more like magical books, magic-y books.
Is there a book on interdimensional birds? I need to add to my ornithology collection.
Yeah, give me a everybody who's looking for books or things in the study, give me a quick perception check.
I'm gonna book search too. I want to find some cool stuff.
Fuck, I apologize for my, tarot reading.
35.
35?
That's a 25.
I'm so
25?
sad. I got a 21 because I dropped the dice instead of rolling it.
Bears, no.
It slipped out of my hand, kind of, but I also let go of it, so it counts as a roll. But it was not rolled. It was plummeted.
I did my math wrong, so 24.
24?
Adding 2 sevens together is always the bane of my existence.
So, Tamsin, you don't find any magical books, but you do notice something is on the desk. It looks like a small little geode encased in sort of this little glass chamber.
Oh. Is it magical?
If you cast Detect Magic, yeah, it quite appears that it might be magical.
Is that what the evocation that I noticed?
It
Through
probably is,
Wallow?
and if you want to spend a couple of minutes with it, give me an Arcana check.
I forgot to say I got a 27 on perception to look for books.
Books. You find a book called. You find a book called The Lady of Thorns.
That is nice. Does it have like a synopsis? Like, so I can get a vibe of what it is, like genre?
It is about a woman who, in chasing power, dooms herself to a fate worse than death.
Ooh, yo, that's spicy.
And who else was rolling for books?
Me. Bonjour. We all are book bitches, it seems.
Yeah,
The book club, yeah.
book club. Okay.
I rolled 21 for finding a bird book.
Finding a bird book. It's not a bird book, but it's a nature book.
It'll do.
It'll do. It actually details a lot of various plants here and their uses.
Intriguing.
Yep. And it is called Aridin Plants and Their Uses.
Called
Aridin?
it. Called
Aridin?
it. I called it.
So we have a name of the location we're in now? Theoretically?
Theoretically.
Oh, good find, babe. We can totally look about it later.
Yeah.
32 Arcana. You are holding, looking at a Greater Trinity Geode, a spell heart.
Ooh.
And Mara, you're just looking for a generic fiction book?
I was gonna actually ask to look for a fucking nature book, but I guess Dumisa's already got it, so I'm going to change my thought to, I guess something history-based? Like, what type of cool historical events happened here? Give me lore.
And the book that you find is called The Never-Ending Night.
What's in the book? What's in the book?
You will have to spend some time sort of going through the book and reading it, because it is kind of in this strange, almost similar version of Common, but you kind of have to like sit down and like pay attention and like what you're reading, like a cursory glance through the book. But sort of like this vague synopsis is it details details events from about a little over 100 years ago that have left the world in a never-ending night. Sort of the author's theories as to what led up to it and what it caused it. The author's name is Agatha Noct.
Oh, really? Is it, Aubrey?
It really is. And Timson also want to grab a book too?
Yeah. Is there anything like nonfiction?
Nonfiction? Yeah, there's nonfiction. Let's see. You find a book called... Let's see, I'm trying to come up with a good title for this. You find a book called The Story of the Star Mother.
Love a good religion book. I'm going to pocket that and also absent-mindedly pocket this fancy magical geode.
Yeah. And Zolzrum, has been rather quiet because maybe I slightly forgot he was here. Just 1 minute.
He's taking a nap in the backpack.
Yeah, he's just sort of, he gets up out of the bag, he just goes, well, this is weird.
Yeah, we're in another plane, Zolzrum.
Yes. It's been a while since I have been through planes.
Any idea where we are?
No, I've never been to this one before.
It's got like 2 moons and, not gonna lie, a banger of books.
It might possibly be called something along the lines of Auror or Erodia.
Okay, so fun fact, I have a passive effect ability called Read Shibboleths, in which all communication, essentially, as long as I interact with like the words for at least 10 minutes, I can pick it up pretty easy. So like it's a passive thing, and like it does affect more when I talk to people and stuff. But like technically, I think that means that I can read this, like I can pick up on the common a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like I don't need no fear Shakespeare. I got the gist of it.
I was supposed to get no fear Shakespeare joke too.
Same hat.
But yes, you find all these books, and there are a lot more here as well.
Oh, if she's singing, and it has been longer than 10 minutes, I can pick up on that too if it's in a different, like, dialect and whatnot.
It appears to just be... Maybe it's more of like a local dialect, But yes, it is similar enough to common and stuff, and then it has been more than 10 minutes, so it appears to be some kind of lullaby that she is singing to herself.
She's singing a lullaby. This is a weird version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch.
No, knowing how gothic this is, she's probably singing like a really weird version of like Lavender's Blue.
Or something with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, because it seems like there's an endless night problem. It's like if your mom...
It is, actually. There's 2 moons. Does that mean I have 2 moms here? Nah, that's weird. No, it's not weird. What am I
Is it
saying?
weird to have
Just
2
collect-
moms astray?
It's
Wow.
weird to just. It's weird for me to just have one.
It's fine to have 2 dads, but 2 moms is pushing it.
2 moms is definitely pushing it. But yeah, no, having 1 mom for me, I'm still not that used to it. But yeah, I could probably have 2 moms there. That'd be kind of cool. Can we just go meet the mommy now? I'm a vampire
You're a
milf.
vampire.
Yeah.
The mommy?
Yes.
She's just a vampire lady.
Look, it's been a while. It's like been all day.
It's okay.
It's been the time. It's again. I'm tired.
Oh, maybe Dumisa will let you rest by carrying you around then, as I
I
keep
was
walking.
just about to suggest it. I don't need your help. Sorry. I'm tired. Do you want to be carried, babe?
Yes, always. I just got to shrink our child.
Nice. You find yourself outside of the door, and it's the singing. She's not singing incredibly loudly, so it's not like she's belting it out or anything. She's sort of singing it at a normal, but you can sort of hear this scratching noise, kind of, and then the music sort of stops.
Oh no, I'm kicking the door open. Ah!
Okay. So yeah, you kick the door open, and you see her in a chair. This sort of very large woman with sort of grayish skin and dark hair. She's right next to a device that none of you have seen before. It is sort of a box with a sort of a cylindrical thing coming out of it. And there appears to be sort of this arm, sort of flat piece of something. And she has lifted the arm up from there and just goes, "Yes, come in, make yourselves at home."
Sorry, I thought I heard a scream of alarm or something going wrong.
Oh, I just decided it was time to change what I was listening to.
Oh, what is that?
They call it, it's all the rage here. They call it a phonograph player.
A phonograph. Looks at Astray like, do you know what that is?
Do I know what that is?
No.
Nope.
Huh. How's it work?
It's not that complicated. There's the little discs. It has a thing. I don't understand it. I didn't invent it. But you put she puts the little arm back down, and like after a moment or two, you sort of watch as it's spinning, and then the music sort of starts playing again.
That's kind of fascinating. Wow.
How does it get the music off of the disc thing?
You would have to ask someone smarter than me to explain it.
I really hope it's not
Estrella.
by trapping. I don't know. I haven't been to this plane before, and I'm
No.
really hoping it's not by trapping the souls of bards into it, because I'm not a bard. No.
I believe it has something to do with the grooves of this disc. And that they translate to sound. And again, I didn't invent it. I just bought it.
You can buy
very
stuff
cool.
that complicated? How much was it?
Several thousand gold.
Ah, that makes sense.
Where'd you get it?
I bought it. at the markets. Well, no, I sent my servants down to the market. They bought it and brought it back.
I see. It's unique to wherever this place is.
Yes, yeah, but I guess I don't actually often end up talking with the people from the other realms that get pulled into this. They're normally of the see big, tall, scary lady, and then they decide to kill. You are definitely a step up. Please, make yourself at home. There's the... Oh no, I did break that chair the other day, but there's that chair. And I unfortunately don't have any servants anymore, so I can't exactly have them bring you anything.
Are your servants dead or wandering dead by any chance?
Some of them, yes. Others are ghosts.
What happened to the elf who let us in?
Oh, he's a ghost.
I look at Marrow and say, don't do it.
This is not the time, Estrella!
I don't know, man. Your temptations are very wild in times of peril and danger, so.
I look back and forth between Marrow and Estrella.
Don't worry about it.
The butler's not my type.
Normal ghost. He is kind of trapped in this loop of anytime anybody answers the door, he has to let them in and bring them to the dining room, and then he goes away.
And then you send the other ghosts to kill whoever showed up?
Only because I thought you were here to kill me, and I thought I might as well be proactive about it.
I literally tried to tell you that we weren't trying to kill you several times.
I have heard that one before.
Perhaps you can explain why you're here?
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
Okay. She gets up from her seat and sort of she walks across the room. You see sort of this massive cabinet, and she opens it up and there are a lot of bottles and things like that. She grabs one that sort of has this dark red liquid and grabs a cup and sort of pours and just being like, I would drink this, but everything else in there is fine. And she goes back to sit and sort of off to one of her sides. You see the sort of what appears to be a very fancy looking cigarette that has been ashed out in an ashtray. He goes, well, I have been trapped here by an order of hunters who want to kill me, so therefore they have trapped me in this weird kind of between dimensions thing that I can't leave, and slowly send people in here until maybe one day they kill me.
Are you like evil?
Wouldn't say I'm good.
But like, are you? It's so weird to ask if they are justified in killing you, because it's weird. But you didn't massacre a whole orphanage.
No, not.
Yeah.
Best.
Burn down a hospital.
Eat babies.
Eat babies, yeah.
Did you, by chance, what did you do, or why are they doing this to you? What's the reason, the motive?
She sort of gives you a small smile. You kind of see her fangs, and she just goes, I haven't done any of those, but I have certainly killed people.
Is it because you're a vampire?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. That kind of sucks, though.
Yes, I have to survive on the blood of people, or else I die. I try to be as nice about it as I can. No, they don't die every time. I need a lot of blood. She says...
Because you're so tall?
That and I have been alive for a very, very long time. The longer a vampire is alive, the more blood they need to sustain themselves.
And I'm assuming those, because we saw a couple uniforms, I'm assuming the uniforms are the people in them were the failed hunters, yeah?
Yes, those were, I believe, the most recent ones that they sent in.
So, quick question: why is one of them a zombie?
Oh yeah, I just keep forgetting you aren't from this plane. So, this order of hunters, they got the idea in their head to experiment with some, like, monster blood. It's in all of their health potions and stuff. It makes them stronger, but it has bad side effects, like you see.
That is so unnecessarily edgy. I think this place beats all of you. And I point to the three edgiest people. So that's Dumisa, and Mero, and Groon.
Groom's become edgier, I'd say.
Yeah, Groon is much edgier now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh shit. So I want to get out of here. Like, it's not like your company is bad or anything, but you did try to kill us in the beginning, and like I understand the reasoning and all that, but I still, like, we kind of have our own problems to take care of.
No, I don't begrudge you that. Excuse me. If I could, I would let you out. I do know where the device is, but I unfortunately don't have the skill to deal with it. And the last time I tried to do it, just like on her right arm, she's wearing this very long glove. She starts to like pull it down slightly, and you can kind of just see this really burned and mangled skin underneath the glove.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay. Where is it and what does it look like?
Well, it is in the crypt underneath the house. It's hard to explain what it looks like. Simply because it was at one point a box. I'm going to... She wouldn't know this, but she described something that looks like a very large D12. And they did something with it and sort of excluded my house and bound me to this dimension. And that dimension sort of happens to overlap with others at points. So because I exist outside of my normal dimension.
Huh. Okay. That would explain why we're here.
But if you can get to the box, get rid of whatever is probably guarding it, and fix it, hopefully that would send you back and send me back as well.
I'm gonna look at the party and be like, technically we can't really do anything else except live here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not where I wanted to retire anyway, so.
Aubrey,
Yes.
can I do some sort of check? Like, do I know anything about magic like this? Like, if we killed her instead, would that also release the spell?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
35.
Theoretically, if you did kill her, it would release the spell, but it would be more of you would kill her than whoever they keep sending in to, try to kill her would learn that she's dead and that whatever they did, they would probably reverse, but that would take time.
Oh, okay. So
It's
killing
not
her is
going
not
to-
the most expedient. Okay,
It's
cool.
not expedient. It will get you home because they'll be like, "Hey, you did our job for us. Sure, yeah, we'll send you home." Hopefully, theoretically, they should do
Or
that.
maybe they just don't let us go home because they're competent. And they kidnap
That is
us.
also a possibility. But also,
There also looks like a monster. So does Groon.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know, based on the general vibes, I don't think we'd get off free, all of us.
yes, there are devices like this. It is the boxes almost act like a bit of a trap themselves. You have to kind of effectively solve it. And all of that, and in doing so, you could put the dimensions back where they belong.
Ah, like a puzzle game.
All right, should we? I don't see any other way of getting home either.
Miss, what's your name, please?
You can call me Nyx.
All right, Miss Nix, would you like to accompany us? A little bit of an extra helping hand for whatever we may have to fight.
She looks at all of you and she's just like, how much do I want to just as I said last time I did this, it did not go well for me.
Do you need the resume? Because I kind of have one.
I mean, sure, I don't even really know your name yet.
Okay, hello, I'm Estrella. This is not going to matter much in your plane at all, but Super Godchild. I read it ironically also of the night, and we've kind of killed or sealed away the souls of 3 dragons, so I think we're pretty fucking competent.
Yes. You sound relatively competent. If anything, it will maybe be at least entertainment watching you all get killed. Not saying that you're going to get killed, but if you do, it will be entertainment for me.
See, look at that, the win-win. We succeed, we all go home. We fail, snacks.
Yes, when you put it that way.
Yeah, I'm down to die again to be entertaining for a pretty lady.
We don't have to deal with the way if we die here, so like frankly, this is the best place to do it.
God, we're all so depressed. Let's just go.
It's not even that, man. I just want out. Okay.
Also, if I die, you get a 2-for-1 ghost deal.
No, I don't die. I'm right here, motherfucker. Oh, you know what? That's it. Maybe I should be
Not
openly
you,
simping.
my double ghost.
Oh.
I'm the 2-for-1.
That begs the question, if we die here, do we return to our underworld, or are we stuck between the planes forever?
I would rather be stuck forever.
No, I do think we would be stuck between the planes. Since we are already stuck between the planes, it doesn't mean our souls are free either, or else we could attempt a whole ass banishment spell, but even then, like, one of us would be stuck here. And we also have no idea where you would go. Meadow?
Probably the underworld is my best guess.
If it even works. And I don't think you want to go there. So,
Oh, absolutely not.
yeah. Same thing. I have no idea what you are, Tamsin. I ain't gonna make any, assumptions, but I just... Knowing us... There's something wrong with you, too.
We picked up another weird one.
Yeah. It's got to be something else, okay?
Yeah, you're very old. Usually humans don't live like 400 years.
Hasn't anyone told you that it's rude to comment on people's ages, Mero?
No.
You wear your age beautifully.
If you must comment, you should comment like that.
See, Mero, that's how it's done.
You don't look a day over 300.
No, try again.
You look like you look like you're passed for a solid 150 if you squint really hard. And I'm gonna just start heading down the hallway because I know Tam's is gonna kick my butt.
As they deserve to do.
Gotta catch me first.
Ask Grace again.
All right, come on, let's go.
I want to walk and talk, and ask Nick stuff like so are you actually, you're not from this plane, are you? Or are you?
Well, this plane being the city of Malakad and, in the country of Eridan, but, Yes, I am from here. I lived happily in this city until all of this.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. What is this place like? I don't. We looked out and there was 2 moons, and that was enough for me to go, this is not home.
I remember a time where there wasn't 2 moons.
Oh, oh, you guys have issues.
How long have you been here?
What?
Well, I myself am probably 350 years old.
Were they
I've
the
been
other
an empire
moon
for a very
outside?
long time. About 100 years ago, the other moon appeared, and the sun has never risen since.
Oh,
Maybe the sun is behind the other moon.
that seems like ideal for you, I would think.
Yes, me and people like me, yes. Very much, no longer having to worry about the burning up in the sunlight.
Estrella.
What?
So, remember when we were fighting those monsters in out of character, what's the name of the Torfine arc again? Location?
Obara?
Yes, thank you. Remember when we were fighting those monsters in Obara?
Which ones? We fought a lot of them, and a lot of them really liked you.
Yeah, the ones that looked more undead. I swear when like some of them bit me, they almost... Do I want to ask this vampire to bite me to test that theory?
I don't want you to ask people to bite you. Period.
I mean, I guess in a vampire sense, it's understandable, but that's a bit of a big ask in general.
She goes, no offense, but I would not bite you.
Why?
You smell weird.
You don't know where you've been.
Yeah, I was going to say, we don't know where you've been, Naro.
Like, what do you mean smell? Wait, am I the only one in this group that smells weird?
She thinks and just goes, yes, I think really, if I were to drink your blood, it would not end well for me, so I will choose not to.
You shouldn't have dropped the soap.
Well, I mean, I'll take that as an answer on my theory anyways. I guess some things just don't like my blood. Okay.
Well, that is a very funny statement when you think about your relations.
Get out!
Oh, I am. I got out of the hallway. I'm in the next room now. Good things, good things.
And she leads you out from the sitting room through back to the study and into the the statue art room that you were all in before. But instead she'll lead you through the door that you almost went through, and sort of being like, well, we have time, so if you have any other questions, don't offer to actually get people that are not trying to kill me, so I will enjoy the company while it lasts.
So you're 300, but how long have you been in this house?
50 years.
Ouch. What do you eat if there's just like the people who come in?
Pretty much. I just eat those that come in that are usually trying to kill me, so I feel at least justified in trying to eat them.
Is the food in the banquet hall real? Would you eat it in a pinch?
Oh, I wouldn't eat it because I get absolutely nothing from it. It would be like eating dirt.
Where does that food come from?
I believe it's magical of some kind. To feed whoever does show up here. If I were to make them last longer.
Are there like guest rooms? Like, do you ever let them stay a long time and then kill them? Just like haunt them for a little bit for fun?
I haven't, because usually they're very gung-ho about killing me. They want it. They have a hard-on for murder.
Are we the first ones who have come who didn't know about this whole situation?
No, but usually, they see big, scary vampire lady and they attack.
And you were never tempted to just like hide behind the walls and like wait for a bit and then like haunt them really hard with all your ghost friends and then once they're super spooked out, then kill them? Just for fun?
Babe, what the fuck?
I read a horror book the other day, okay?
Yes, apparently you did. You're asking a lot of very strange questions, and now I'm being I look directly at Mero and then I look at Tamsin. I just go, I don't know if you've heard this rumor before, but apparently she eats babies.
Oh, I heard that exact rumor from someone she killed. Oh, I know she's a baby eater.
That is certifiably false, and Mero is a known liar.
I can't lie to save my life, and you know it.
I know nothing of the sort.
Yeah, but Tamsin doesn't. I'm looking at Tamsin. I'm like, baby eater.
Baby
Can I
eater.
vibe check Estrella?
Yeah, you can perception versus deception DC.
Oh no, I'm actually rolling decently.
Can you percept me?
35.
My deception is a it's just 10 plus the
Yeah, whatever your skill
27.
is. So 27 to 35. Yeah, you know that Demisa does not eat babies.
What a rumor to spread about your girlfriend.
Oh, I'm not the one spreading it. I heard it the other day. And by the other day, I mean several months ago, multiple times.
I think
You
I'm the
literally
one that
spread
told you that.
This is all started by Mero.
I mean, blame Felix. He's the one that's dead in the underworld who told me about it.
I would
Probably not.
blame him, and I would also make him suffer for it, but he's already dead, and he's
You
already
already
suffering.
killed him once
I
on
know, I
his
can't
wedding
get him
day.
You know what? It was a bad wedding to begin. It was
Wait,
like
wait, the wedding day. Oh my god. No wonder you're so upset and cursed.
Listen, it was like one of those marriage situations where like no one's really happy about it, and everyone's like super bitter, and there's like the 3 exes in the back who all wanted to be up there, and none of them were.
Babe, I don't think that justifies me.
Oh no, I wasn't there because of that. I was just there because my dad said to go kill the guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
This is
I
a
mean,
fun
it is now.
family
In
trip.
retrospect, it was a big deal. But at the time, it was just like, you know, an afternoon father-daughter bonding activity.
And I heard that you didn't even eat the cake. Someone knocked it over from the table.
It was really bad cake. Listen, it wasn't, I don't know what you're picturing, but it was not like a beautiful Crussian cake, okay? This was a pound cake that did not even use a full pound of any of the ingredients. It was hard as a rock, and I actually used it to club someone in the head with.
As this conversation is going on, Nyx is just listening intently and guiding you all through the halls. You know, this is a very, very nice mansion. You know.
Oh, as this happens, I just go, we should probably introduce ourselves a little bit better. That one over there is super hot, buff raider woman. Big Viking vibes. Very good, very nice. That one over there is Dirty Monk.
Stop! That does not.
Should we add names with these descriptions or no?
Yeah. Dumisa, the super hot raider.
Thanks, hi.
Dirty Monk Mero.
Ah.
Firebug Groon. And then I point to Tamsin and go, Mysterious Mage Tamsin, and Quadruple Princess Estrella.
I really don't like my description.
Oh, and then this
Quadruple
one
princess,
right
what's wrong with
here.
it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. People these days. I hold up my child and then go, and then this one is the mighty, powerful, great, and wonderful Rosalite. And in the backpack we have a grandfather.
Zolzer pokes his head out. Well, you are certainly an eclectic group.
We're actually pretty normal for our realm when you think about it.
I wouldn't go that far because 3 of us have interesting parentages. At least 3 of us have interesting parentages.
We were able to house a whole kingdom full of interesting parentages. It makes, especially you all, so much less special in my eyes. Which also makes me less special, and that is so nice to have on my conscience.
Yes, well, usually the people coming here are all dressed in the same uniform and all seem to have, a hard-on for killing me. So I will take what I can get.
Oh, I want to ask actually. You said that they drank potions with monster's blood in it, right?
Drink is. They don't really drink them. They've decided that like injecting them is probably a better idea and faster.
Out of character, do we know what an injection is?
Yes.
Well.
Medical science is a thing in Cyrene.
In ancient Greece, I don't know what exists and doesn't in Cyrene.
Rune looking at you like, what do you think I do all the time?
Slap Barbie band-aids on stuff and it somehow works. Next question. So, does that tend to change how their anatomy is fundamentally? We saw some skeletons that looked somewhat inhuman with elongated limbs and arms. Is that an effect from potions, or is that...
Oh, that is definitely not natural. That is too much in. So she stops and goes. So another thing happened when this whole big extra moon appeared in the sky. I don't know where because it's kind of far away that it's happened, but in one of the other countries, apparently some weird kind of rift opened and sent through a bunch of strange monsters.
Oh, you guys have a lot of weird shit going on, huh?
Oh yes, and then certain orders of these hunters have decided to kill the monsters, take their blood, and do alchemy with it.
Oh, that'll do it. Somebody woke up and said, I can't wait to ingest these supernatural fluids. And brave country or kingdom you all are. Yes, very brave.
Yes, I mean, I prefer usually, it's a bit foolhardy, but, makes them strong, makes them very much, you don't want to overestimate them.
Can't imagine anyone wanting to do that.
But yes, we're getting close to the entrance to the crypt now. We go down there, whatever's in there, I haven't been there in a while.
If I may, do you have any stories to share? We've told you a little bit about ourselves. Anything fun, interesting?
Fun, interesting.
The tea, the gossip?
The tea, the gossip. She looks a little bit wistful as she sort of like looks off out a window across the city. Oh, they used to sort of, yes, I do miss going out there. The world is strange and dangerous, but I always enjoyed it. The city is beautiful. I have a very good look at the city from where I am, but if you go to the Temple District, there's an even better look over across the city, and then once all of the lamplighters have gone and lit all the lamps, it's beautiful. It is a tableau of light.
You have an occupation where you light lamps?
Usually,
That's not super abnormal.
No, but for here, it's it's all part of those who worship our gods. One of their big tenets is to keep all of the lamps lit, so that keeps all the people in the city safe from the monsters. She says with a smile.
That's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Keep all the lamps lit.
So do you have a plan for if or when we do manage to finish this up and your home gets back, this order you mentioned probably won't leave you alone or anything?
Oh, they most definitely won't.
But they kind of have to find you first.
Yes, maybe I'll head somewhere else. Hey, there's time to leave this city behind and go somewhere else. I don't know. One of the other places. Probably. Spend some time out of the city for a bit. And then once they've thoroughly forgotten me in about 50 years, I'll come back.
I mean, you could just cycle between 3 to 4 places very effectively with that strategy.
Yes, but I own this home. I don't want to buy another. And then you gotta think of the upkeep on 4 homes.
Can't you just make this one walk around?
This is a massive house. I cannot do that.
So I guess the cottage home idea is out of the question then.
At least for me, for now. And you're in this very long hallway now, and at the end of this very long hallway, you start to see steps down, and you can kind of see that there are the torches around here are sort of flickering with a rather green light. And Nyx goes, yes, down there is where it all is. I would be very careful.
Before we do, can I ask room for a little bit of healing just so I'm at close to full health?
Yeah,
Yes.
I would have smacked you.
I'm
If
sure.
you need to heal up or prepare for anything, now is definitely the time.
Grun can spell a lot, so just give me numbers, please, because I will most likely attempt 3 action heal just to also hit me and Grun as well.
We might want to ask the vampire lady to get out of range then, because she's probably not
Yeah,
going to enjoy it.
the range I think is 30 feet, so we just tell her to go back down the hall, so that way she's away from the healing.
Mhm.
And just off the distance, just tell me when you are done and I will come back.
I'm short 48 out of 148.
48, 148, basically good. Grun and Estrella they're not low, they lost very little health, but about 16 points each. Do me, how much do you have left?
I am at 114 out of 178, 60.
I think then just 1 4th level wave of healing could probably get all of us to a decent amount. Estrella and Grun will be up full, and then let me see where you guys are at, depending on what I roll, and then we'll just fucking battle medicine you both or something. Not battle medicine, just regular medicine you both. I just don't want to take too much time doing this, that's why. Okay. Never mind. I'm really fucking good. 30.
Respectable.
Everybody heals 30. And I think that's good for both of you, right?
Yeah, close enough.
Yep, Ministry and Grun are back to full, so I guess just yell back down. Okay, we're done.
Wonderful.
Back up. Full of juices. I don't want you to eat me.
I was about to say, don't tell the vampire that.
She can probably smell it.
I love that the only one of us that's okay with being bit is the only one that she doesn't want to bite.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I'm spoken for with my own giant lady.
Yeah, that's true.
So does that mean Demise is the only one that can bite you?
Yes.
I mean, I think the only one allowed to bite either of us is each other or the captain.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like you'll be having fun when we get back. Anyways, let's go fight
Is
some
the captain
monsters.
there?
I wish. Oh, every fucking day.
I missed
Lisa
it.
and Estrella turn in unison towards the windows as if the ocean is outside.
There's a lake nearby.
We stare at the lake longingly. And go back to what we were doing.
And from your angle, you can actually kind of see that there's a lake, and there's actually it goes from a river that kind of just sort of cuts between the city, and there's half the city on one side of the lake, half on the side of the river, and the other's on the other side of the river.
I'm gonna lean into Tamsin and be like, the captain is their hot gay polyamorous third member of the relationship,
Trouble.
sort of. Just give some context.
Imson nods.
Nods with respect.
They kind of simp for the captain, which is fine.
You'll
Actually,
understand when you meet them one day.
the captain simps for me. I gather my simps and I just love them back.
It's mutual simping.
Yeah.
Astria, you are kind of a simp. But anyways.
I'm only a simp to Doomy. Have I ever simped over Heron? No. I'm just good friends with that bitch.
But you've simped over Dumisa. So
Yes, like I said, I've only ever simped back over Dumisa.
Yeah, she's
You're trying to-
allowed.
she is allowed. But I'm still going to call her a simp.
Yes, Nick stands at the top of the stairs. And just goes, well, if everybody is ready, we can go on down.
Yep. We should warn you, just in case we end up fighting. This one, I point to Grun, does and can deal positive damage, which I'm pretty sure is bad for your health. So I don't know, are you melee or are you a ranged fighter?
Are you fighting with us, or are you just kind of gonna watch us?
See how it goes. I have some magic. I have some claws. I've got various vampiric abilities. I could do a lot.
Mm-hmm. Just stay away from this one, okay? Firebug for a reason. And Grun is Grun. Grun burns the floor with their name in front of the... I don't know.
Just in front of the homeowner?
She doesn't want to be here anyway.
Tamsin
What
is like-
is she gonna do?
She
What
doesn't
is she
wanna
gonna
sell the
do?
place.
Grun could probably mollywop her back into, I don't know, her crypt.
It's true.
As a fellow homeowner, Tamsin looks disapprovingly at Groom.
Sparlock ain't here.
Tim's, if I ever visit your house, I'll graffiti it. Anyways.
Yes, so you start heading down the stairs. And as you do, you can kind of sort of feel this cold that sort of just comes from nowhere. And it's that kind of cold that like seeps through your clothing and into your bones. That dry chill. And you walk down the stairs and it sort of spirals down for a little bit and you come into a large open crypt. The first thing you notice is the box that floats and sort of spins and turns in the center of the crypt. The second thing is the amount of chains that sort of seem to come from the shadows crisscrossing the walls and into like the ceilings, and they just sort of seem to be anchored in various spots. And Nyx goes, beware of those. They are, you don't want to get caught by one of those. She sort of waves her injured hand.
Out of character, are those the vines that make you depressed and less smart when they grab you?
Oh, they, no. They will start to try to burn away your skin.
Okay, I remembered those vines from like another game, and I was like, oh no.
But these are chains, not vines.
Okay, chains that burn you.
Yes. And then also you do see. You hear it first. You hear sort of the sound of somebody, and this sort of figure comes into view. This person come into view. They look humanoid, but the more you look at it, the more they're obviously very not humanoid. Their body is wrapped completely in this chain, and it sort of seems to... The chain is wrapped around them, but also seems to, like, be part of them, like their veins, because there are two of these large chains just sort of hanging from, like, where the wrists are. And it looks at all of you, and it appears to pull its arms back as if to swing the chains at you. And that is the thing we'll probably get to next week.
Oh no, terrifying.
Hot.
Because, yeah, that fight is going to take a bit.
I wondered.
It's boss fight time.
Ooh.
Good thing we healed.
Bad. Yep.
So yes, well, next week we'll figure out what happens with this fight and if the gang can disable the puzzle box and get out. So I imagine it is time for that outro.
Hello again, thank you very much for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblins and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Twitter at Goblins and Gays. We also have all sorts of streaming services such as Anchor and Google Play, I think, where we have all of our episodes. Give us a 5-star rating, give us a listen. And we have a Patreon as well if you'd like to support our cast. We're apparently really close to getting to our pay the cast goal, so nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Again, thank you very much for listening and have a great night.
Yeah. Eat your vegetables.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.